Welcome to Friday's edition to CNG 132 Online Network Security Fundamentals. I hope you guys had a wonderful 4th of July. And I was going to post Wednesday, but I didn't want to. I wanted you guys to first experience 4th of July and then now reflect on security that 4th of July happened. Were you at a friend's house, hopping on their Wi-Fi? Um, were you at? I was at City Park, and some interesting things happened there. Um, but there's a lot of security shortfalls we see when we go to like celebrations, larger events. Um, what else? Just getting groups of people, parties. Social engineering becomes so much higher, easier to do. We get less. We become less aware of like what we're really doing. Um, so let me share my story. Went to City Park yesterday, and it was nice. Um, Saw a lot of people on their phones, which I was on my phone too with the kids playing Pokemon Go. And I was kind of thinking, oh, maybe I should check my bank account number. But then the network for the cell phone tower started to slow down. I was like, there's a lot of people. Maybe the cell phone towers can't handle it. I won't. Just in case, I won't check my bank just to see what's in there. There should be enough to go to the vendors concessions on the street there and start running my card. Um, but let's take a look at something new. Let me see if I can bring up something new. One of the things I found is that the vendors had mobile devices that were connected, um, hopefully, to a network of some sort, which is usually like Wi-Fi. Those little tablets that they use to scan your credit card are usually hooked to Wi-Fi. I even saw uh, one person using their personal phone to scan credit cards, and as much as I didn't want to do it, um, I still broke down and bought the kids a corn dogs. Um, and I was thinking the whole time, man, she's running my credit card through her personal phone, which I get. Hopefully the app, it was Square, has security measures, and we'll look that up real quick. Um, so it looks like there is some issue with Square. Square's mobile system has been hacked twice. Um, let's see if I can get that up without all these. No thanks. With all the ads popping up. So Square has been hacked, twice. I'm sure we can read in the background of credit card skim data. Yeah. So obviously there's been some issue with this one. There are more other ones than Square, PayPal. But of course, people avoid PayPal because they charge you a little bit higher rate. But still, going to these vendors, uh, I felt uneasy, but it's one of those things that I had to do it. Um, Reflect on what you guys did, over the 4th of July weekend, take into account, hey, was I at a friend's house? Did I hop on their Wi-Fi? Did I scan their Wi-Fi to see if they had things in place so no other I couldn't see other computers or devices couldn't see me. That's one of the things, if we set up all this defense with like a firewall, we do a network intrusion detection system or an intrusion detection system, an IDS, and in IDS, um, we can see these things happening. But what's the case? You know, is somebody going to have a firewall set up, at their house? I have a firewall set up, but that's basically a door to my internal network. As soon as I let somebody on my Wi-Fi, if I let them on my house Wi-Fi and not my guest network, they're on that network. This relates back to last week, wireless, and even chapters before where we looked at setting up a security measure, a perimeter defense. Um, as soon as I give them that Wi-Fi password, they're on my network. That means if their device has an infection or some sort of piece of malware, that piece of malware is on my network at that point. That's why you always do like a guest network. You don't enable guest network, of course, because if you did guest network, um, anybody can join it at any time, and sit there on it forever. That's why you do a separate guest network, and just kind of put on there, maybe it's only on, or you have a unique password for that one, and you develop um, protocols so that that guest network cannot interact with your network and your machines. You don't want them interacting with that guest network either, just in case if your machines are infected or one machine's infected, it doesn't infect whoever's on the guest network. Um, real cool things to think about. Reflect on your 4th of July, Thursday. Kind of balance it out and say, hey, look, um, did I let my guard down? Was I possibly social engineered at one point? You know, maybe next time. What's our next holiday? Memorial Day, yeah, or was it Memorial Day? Let me open up another quick search. Here's the next holiday. So next holiday should be after July 4th. Let's see. Oh, wow, we have a lot of. So Labor Day. Labor Day. Oh, we just had Memorial Day. Yeah. Labor Day, September 2nd. Um, get in there and, how are you going to. Labor Day is, one of those things where you go out and celebrate. How you have everyone, most people have the day off. Look at your, this class is going to be over, but once again, go into it and say, okay, how am I going to stay aware so that I'm not going to be social engineer? How am I going to protect my devices and my data as I celebrate this holiday? It's always a good way to, try to keep your guard up on a holiday, then go back and say, you know what, was I effective? Kind of do a self audit. Um, Usually at the house on 4th of July, I have a barbecue at my house, and I let people hop on the guest network, you know. And the reason I came up with that plan was, one of the first times I had the holiday party, I was like, yeah, my wife's like, yeah, join the Wi-Fi. Here's the password. And then well, I shouldn't say all these phones, all my friends' phones started hopping on their network. And I'm like, oh man, if one of their phones has a virus, it's on the same network as this computer I'm on, the TV, um, the Hughes um, light control system, what else do I have? Amazon, Alexa, the Siri, everything, the Bose, all these things are on that if something has a virus that's intentionally built to exploit a device, I'm going to have a situation on my hands that, could lead to, I don't know, a few $1,000s being missing out of the bank. But once again, I hope you guys had a great holiday. Reflect on it a little bit. And then if you want to post about it in discussions, feel free to do that. Once again, I always read the discussions. But, you know, try to come up with a plan to make yourself safe and secure during the holidays. Protect that data, protect your devices. Talk to you again. Bye.